Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back for another night of VCS action. Now, you may notice we don't have our normal analyst set up. That's because we are joined by not only me every day, not only my good friend Yulwei, but also Vinnie is here to have a chat with us tonight as well. How are we tonight, lads?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. That's why.
Not quite fine, as you can maybe tell by my voice. Thank you very much, Vinnie, for filling in. For some reason today my voice left me, so I'm only here to morally assist you and say some words here and there to not annoy you too much.
Precisely. Yulwei does have a little bit of a throat sickness. Hopefully it's not anything more serious, as I'm sure the chat will make the joke for us. Don't worry. But so yeah, we're going to do a bit of a tricast tonight, just so that Yulwei can take a bit of a back seat and doesn't blow himself out. But it was a bit last minute, so we couldn't quite set up all of our production. It'll be done as soon as possible. Don't worry. But yeah, thanks for bearing with us, guys. But we've got our match of the week today. That's exciting. DBL taking on Team Secret, which doesn't sound like a match of the week. But it is.
Yeah, sadly it is, because every other match is even more one-sided.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is our best. This is the best we got.
Yeah.
I feel that feels wrong.
Yeah. VCS. VCS is struggling tonight.
Oh no. So
Secret yesterday looked very strong, right? So we expect them to stomp DBL.
Yes, because DBL do not look good. Good enough to be VGA, which is something. So it's not all doom and gloom for them, but
they lost the game,
VGA,
though.
obviously. That's top tier.
Oh god, the only other match that's remotely close to Campus EVOS.
Is that even remotely close?
Remotely close is, yeah.
I say remotely.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Remotely is the key word.
And even that is a stretch, to be honest. But
yeah.
Let me pose a question for you two. Coated or Hani?
Hani. Genuinely, Hani's been really, really good.
I haven't seen much of Coated playing since I missed the matches yesterday. I was watching PCS. And yeah, I haven't seen much of Coated, but Hani's looked solid, so and he's got more experience, and Buffalo has the experience. They have, in theory, the raw talent, so you might as well play it safe and run Hani.
I agree with that.
High or Hin?
Hin. 100% Hin. Hin looks so much better. I don't actually think there's too much of a comparison. Well, I mean, it was one game, so it could be a little premature, but Hin looked very, very good. I really liked his play. Obviously, it wasn't enough, but good.
Yep, I can see that. I think High had some problems, but yeah. He didn't really stand out. Like he didn't show anything super special, but he looked solid. So I would go him as well. Give him a little bit more time. Let him find his footing in the team. So another small little stat quiz question for you two. What is the difference in gold per at 15 between the two teams?
God, I'm guessing DBL's probably up at 15.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I would have thought that their early games are okay. They just fall apart.
I think this is going to be a trick question. Secret's actually going to be behind at 15 early.
No.
Okay, damn. So in that case, I'm going the other end and really big. So we'll say about 3,000 goal difference.
That's a little much. Team Secret on average is 700 gold up at 15. So
that's fairly close.
Not super great, but solid, and showing that they're a top team. while DBL is down roughly 1,000 at 15. So it's a 1.7k goal difference, 1.6, 1.7 between the two teams.
Okay. That sounds... Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. I mean, look, this is going to be a very hard one for DBL. There's no question. There's no point beating around the bush. Team Secret at the moment, to me, seems like the clear second best team in the league. I think they're better than Flash, significantly at the moment. We always said, even talking about low key at the end of last split, looking forward to this split, if only they had a top laner, and now they've picked up Coated, who is fine, but also Hani is really stepping up.
And Celebrity has gotten way better compared to last year as well.
Very true.
Suddenly they can play through all three lanes. Maybe you don't want to play through top lane, but at least top lane is solid now, so you can actually focus on your two carries, and Artifact and Celebrity have been able to carry.
Yeah, the time in mid lane and having a competitor for his spot has really brought out the best in Hani.
Absolutely, and we are in the champion select, just very thick and fast.
Oh yeah? Oh
Good.
yes, we are.
Yep, Set and Syndra already taken off the board. Unsurprising that you don't want to give Husband a Set, and you just don't want to give anyone a Syndra, really. Olaf as well.
Syndra definitely just a good flex pick. You don't want to, because Celebrity and Big Coral, I believe, have both shown the ability to play at bot lane. Celebrity definitely has. And it's a great first pick. It's got no real bad matchups. And it's a good takeaway.
The Olaf special ban against TNK.
Yeah, I like the Zoe ban as well. Norl, in my opinion, has been super reliant on that pick. So taking that away makes sense to me. Strange to see the Aphelios ban when Ornn is open. I would have liked leaving Aphelios. Maybe you lose Ornn, but get Big Koro's Aphelios, or this happens.
Did you forget what league we were in?
I hope this doesn't happen. No, it happened.
Okay. What is an Ornn? What is the good for?
Right.
So this is why they banned Aphelios, because they knew they weren't going to pick Ornn.
They picked Lucian over Senna or Ornn.
That's unbelievable.
You could actually go Senna on in this rotation.
I think you do. Surely you just instant win the draft here.
Yeah, and that's what's happening.
So maybe DBL can win a match.
I mean, if they can't win this first rotation, I don't know what will have saved them.
I mean, to be fair, they could just pick, I don't know, Jace.
Don't jinx it.
I mean, even then, you still have Senna on, the two strongest champs on the patch. So, and now, wow, Secret, you picked Braum this early, so Tahm Kench is completely free. Why?
Tahm Kench is completely free, but Lucian Braum is a strong bully lane, so you can try and bully out the Tahm Kench.
This Lucian is not going
best as you can.
No, this is a solo lane Lucian.
I mean,
this is Artifact Lucian.
I can
80%.
pretend.
90% sure.
I can pretend. The flex opportunity is still there if they don't lock in their bot laner right now, which they're not going to. They're going to put the Lee Sin in. And
they would shoot themselves on the foot if they put Celebrity on Lucian.
And they go for the jungle pick, so now Tahm Kench is bannable.
What?
So now you just ban Tahm.
I think that's okay. There are other supports to go with Senna.
Yeah, that's
if you ban Tahm and Taric, I guess it puts them onto the Shen.
It's Maokai
time. What we've seen.
Maokai time.
Or Nautilus. Nautilus is still good with the
we've seen Galio as well. Galio bot lane.
Yeah,
Galio
true.
Lane.
I also don't necessarily mind a mage. It's a
or we could just
Ezreal. We have actually seen a few Ezreal Senna lanes as well.
Yeah,
we could just legitimately see Senna support. There's a lot of options here. Tristana ban's a bit of a curveball.
Yeah, that's a weird one. The VCS has this crazy prio on the AD Tristana.
Noel played it yesterday. So
he did.
I guess.
But was he ever really going to pick it in this comp? Like, it's already a slow comp with the center and the Ornn.
Yeah, that's true. It actually indicates that this Lucian is going bot lane, because you wouldn't ban Tristana mid lane if you go Lucian mid lane. That does not make any sense.
So, what is Secret doing?
They want to lose a game, apparently.
So Yulwei will get this. You might not every day.
Okay.
Have you seen Naruto?
Oh god. Yeah,
Have you seen that
No.
Rock Lee episode? These are the weights.
Oh,
This
right.
draft is
No,
the weight.
Hey, you could have just referenced Dragon Ball. Goku does that. I watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but it's the Rock Lee one's more impactful.
I haven't watched either, so
No, he takes the training weights off.
I'm
The
a
two
hipster.
most
Yep.
well-known anime.
Yeah. I didn't watch anime as a kid, so I never got around to watch the kids anime.
I only
I'm sorry, I'm just cutting in. As the play-by-play and the host of the stream, we're not talking about anime. Stop.
Okay,
I'm cutting
fair
it
enough.
dead. Talk about the draft. We brought on 2 analysts. You're going to talk
Wait,
about
why
bloody
is the
draft.
NMF? Why is the NMF?
So it's
and
center support.
What?
It's center
NF
support.
Senna.
MF center. Apparently,
I mean, it's
I
it's
really
still,
don't want to play into Lucian Braum with a. Whoa! Please do it.
That's Ash support if that gets locked. Oh no,
Why would
there's a Braum. There's a Braum. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Eh.
So it could be Cassiopeia bot lane. That's always an option. But
It's Army
it's,
of Vladimir. What?
could be Artifact.
That is strange.
And Noel is gonna
And we have another crutch pick for
pick LeBlanc into the Cassio. I don't think that's a good pick.
Nah, it's not super bad though, right?
Yeah, it's not a full
You
in.
don't die to Lee Sin gangs.
No, but
It's
if you
fine.
distort forward, Cassia
it
can
doesn't
just
really
drop her
win lane.
W.
Absolutely.
Can just drop her W and trade back onto you, and you die pretty fast.
Yeah, you need to be very careful with the Ws, but you're very safe still in the lane if you don't use the W aggressively. So
Yeah, I mean, I
you
think
don't get to exert the same pressure as normally, but you still can play.
I think the LeBlanc also is a bit flawed because Cassio can stop her doing things in the later game as well, because obviously you can't turn around while you're distorting, and you just get Cassio
That's
ulted straight to the face, and your engage is completely destroyed, and you just die. I think I don't like the LeBlanc pick. I agree, like, it's not disastrous. It's not draft losing or anything like that. I just don't. I think it's a crutch. I think Noel has 2 crutches, and there's Zoe and LeBlanc, and he's hobbling around like Tiny Tim.
And
I think he's super.
So
overrated.
this and Noel. So really, Noel's champion pool is called into question then.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
So he can't play
For the
what
last few weeks,
appears to be
definitely,
what's meta.
And I think it's actually been a big reason why DBL's been struggling. A lot of people are super still on the Noel train, and he was good in the first couple of weeks, but so was DBL. And then Noel's been falling down, and I think DBL's been going down with him.
That's a very fair assessment. We have to also remember that yesterday Noel played against Cassiopeia and hit every single turn. Like, he was so good at dodging Cassiopeia ults. Now he's playing a champ that can't really dodge Cassiopeia ults. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, this seems like a very bad matchup for in the mid lane for DBL. But as we go into the Rift, we will see if he can finagle his way around and do LeBlanc things.
Yeah, I mean, there is always the possibility that there's an early gank on the Cassiopeia. He gets off to a good start, and then, as you very astutely put it, LeBlanc does LeBlanc.
I want to focus on bot lane though, because top and mid lane will probably just be farm lanes in pro play. So bot lane, it's Senna support against Braum.
I'm offended you don't think that Vladimir Ornn is going to be a very exciting matchup with lots of back and forth fighting and all sorts of.
I mean, we can check in for 2 seconds at level 6 to see if Ornn knows his combo and can kill Hani.
It's Vlad.
Hani
Vlad
also
can dodge
started-
that combo pretty easily.
Look at Hani's starting item.
Guys,
Get me out of
LCK
here.
isn't cancelled. LCK is back.
All right, this is no longer a tricast. It's just you two. There's not going to be any play-by-play. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
All right. So
this is oof.
Honey really does not believe Husman and Meliodas can really punish him with this start.
Is so overconfident. The early game in this matchup is not easy for Vladimir. It's not a free lane. This is I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
It's okay. At least coin was removed.
At least you can't have klepto as well, right?
Yeah, but that too. But onto the bot lane. It's gonna be a rough few levels for Secret's bot lane in the early game, as double ranged always is. But once a few levels come in, if a gank comes down, the all-in potential from Lucian Braum is obscene.
Yeah,
and if they can lock down Hin or Big Koro with the concussive blows, they should be able to convert that into a kill pretty easily.
And I actually think there's a big mistake in terms of summoner spells for Hin and Dekoro. I think they should swap summoner spells.
I agree
it's
with
way
that.
easier to catch Senna, so I think Senna barrier is way more valuable than Senna heal.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hin is at the risk of dying. He only has the heal, and there's an ignite in the enemy team. As you said, if a gank comes down, very easy lockdown, very easy kill.
We do actually see all the runes. That's a new bit of production there. VN Stream continuing to be absolute MVPs. All looks pretty standard, though, to be fair. But something I want to put to you
Nimbus
two.
Cloak twice. Interesting.
Something I want to put to you two is that obviously we're a little bit caught out that this was the center in the support position. But does it make a difference to the standard fasting center?
No,
exactly.
Fasting center is just support center, so
exactly.
It's a support center, but with a melee carry.
Yeah,
carry.
So in this situation, it's just a ranged carry instead. I don't necessarily think it's that much weaker. I think it's still a very good pick.
If anything, it has the potential to be stronger. It's just not as safe, right? Because you don't have the Tamkench or Tarek or whatever other tank providing a tanky frontline on defense for the center, but you have the ability to put out so much more damage.
So my biggest concern with this double ranged setup is that you are pretty weak in early skirmishes. Okay, this is what we talked
early
about.
Skirmishes, Hin is going to be going down. That's the first blood there for Celebrity. Big Koro will get stunned up. The barrier doing a lot. Can he get one back onto Celebrity? He can. Venus now wants it, but slowed by the Make It Rain, and the Flash will make him safe. 1 for 1, but the first blood goes to Lucian.
And Secret could have gotten away with 1 kill. Way too greedy.
I think once they committed to that kill, it was going to be a 1 for 1 all the time.
I don't think so.
But or at least getting it onto the Lucian, it was going to be a 1 for 1. If you'd let the Braum give it, maybe you could have gotten away with it. But in the end, despite First Blood going to Lucian, because Big Koro was able to survive and get a bit more experience down, it might end up being reasonably equal in terms of overall trade.
Yep, but this was exactly what Yulwei touched on.
The barrier.
Senna was just okay. This is back into live as Hin is just dead again. Big Koro taking a lot of damage. Meliodas has arrived, but here's a TP. That's a double kill for Celebrity. That is a 3-kill Lucian already. Husband is here as well. It's a 2v3. They want the Lucian. They will be able to get him. There's a shutdown. 600 gold in the pocket of the Ram. So this bot lane's not working out very well.
Yeah, I've played the bot lanes like these, and once you start dying on Senna, you will go down over and over again.
Yeah,
it's so frustrating because you can't really do anything. Senna doesn't have the tools to defend herself. So this Senna is in for a very bad time.
And unless Meliodas just sets up a tent, Venus and Celebrity can just sort of keep doing the same thing over and over and over.
Yep.
I think the one saving grace is that Meliodas can set up a tent.
He definitely can.
He's not going anywhere else.
And also that the TP from Hani turned out to be mostly useless. If anything, well, both Hani and Hasmed TP.
Oh, yeah, right. Hani just stood there as level 6, Vladimir not doing anything.
Yeah. If anything, the Hani's TP baited them in a little bit long. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, wow,
Okay,
that's way too far up.
You cannot be that far up without.
Holy moly!
Oh, and then just really well played in terms of getting that last extra.
Hani's still level 5 too. Can't do anything here.
And
I think this was a useless TP, even as like the other top lane is TPing, therefore I have to. Surely you just call to your team, I'm a level 5 Vlad. The hell do you want me to do?
Yeah. And I mean, even if you give up the kill, it doesn't actually influence the bot lane matchup. So you can say, okay, whatever, we will give up 1 kill to jungler or top laner. Who cares? Top lane matchup will not swing with 1 kill. Bot lane matchup doesn't change. So it's way better to stay top lane and punish Hasmed for his roam than to TP and not do anything level 5 Vladimir, because it's level 5 Vladimir, not useful.
And teleporting in probably gives Celebrity a false sense of hope in trying to turn it.
That too.
Because you're like, I can, we're 3v2, we can probably turn this around, but Hani doesn't do anything at this stage in the game. Ornn does a lot.
Yeah, Ornn does a lot at all stages of the game. He's a pretty good champion.
No, I don't believe you.
I want to say
40% win rate in VCS.
To be fair,
seems to be a pretty shitty champ.
Ornn is no Renekton.
Ornn is no Renekton. You're not wrong. One is in fact a crocodile, and the other one is.
They're different creatures.
One is a good champ. The other one is very useless.
Yeah, exactly. Renekton's great. This is what slow games do to us. As soon as we have a moment of no action, despite I say slow game, it's 5 kills at 9 minutes.
Easy.
Yeah,
that's pretty slow for the VCS.
It's not the slowest, but most of it is just the Lucian Braum just styling on the opposing bot lane. And actually, that said, the CS department is quite close.
Yeah, I think part of that is because Big Coro's done the MF special of, I'm behind, buy Doran's Blades.
Yeah.
And
also, a celebrity died every time they got a kill. So
there we go. DNK coming down. This is very bad here. Big Coro will fall. DNK flashes and manages to survive. Now they've got to find Hin, and that won't be hard. And Celebrity will get his 4th kill of the game. Now, a lot of people around the world will say that League of Legends, the one problem with it is too many games are decided in draft. I'd like you to redirect them to this stream. Because this was not decided in draft.
I mean, if anything, it was decided the other way in draft. So, yeah, it's a very good point. I mean, DBL could still win this game. They still have a lot of scaling, but it's looking harder and harder. And this bot lane can't be safe. They just can't play safe. It's so hard to do anything here.
For what it's worth, as we watch this again, which is just DNK coming in and Big Coro deciding to ult before the Braum, which is not
he was
the
trying
best
to
idea.
He was trying to clear the wave.
That's not happening. Yeah. But it was actually a very good move from Nixwater, because I think you were probably right, and that Lucian being picked early was intended for a solo lane. But upon seeing the switch to Senna MF in the bot lane, they decided, Lucian Braum, we can just make that lane.
Good call.
Pick 2 solo laners, go in, have a good time. Yeah.
That's actually a really good point. Nixwater looked like an absolute smurf in drafts yesterday. Getting some absolutely disgusting comps for his team. I mean, it helps when the other team is also drafting for you.
He was very confused in the second game, though. His draft in the second game was not great. They still stomped, though, of course. So who cares?
Exactly, but perhaps pulled out some 9,000 IQ in this one. That's exciting.
So,
what is Shelly doing down
What
there?
is Rift Herald? What?
it was
Was it running out? It must
either
have been running
going to
out.
time out
Yeah.
or, I don't know, using it to distract so they can pick up that
There
dragon.
is the
Oh,
engage
what?
here. Wow, those chains missed somehow. I don't think it's going to matter though, as Artifact presses barrier for
And not flash.
no reason. Probably could have flashed out there since everything missed. Oh, but they're
100%
going
could
under
have
the
flashed out
tower.
there.
Hin is a little bit cut off. Are they going to turn it around onto Big Koro? Venus is walking
man.
at him. Big Koro is saying, where is my support? But they get the TP, and now they're just going to say, all right, see you guys. DNK a little bit caught out in the river here. Nor wants to find him. Gets over the wall. We've got a party in the bot lane, everybody. Spam
No
your
on-horn,
disco
though.
balls.
It's
And
a 4v3 in the bot lane.
Yep, that ended up being
5v3 in the bot lane.
Tell your call. Please, honey. Stop tilting me with that item.
I don't understand why. Why would you not sell it?
Okay, so maybe Hani isn't confident with last hitting and wants that extra
He
7.
the 7 AD. Yeah, okay. Understandable. Understandable.
I mean, I guess there's no point selling it until the gold does something.
Yeah, if
I guess
you're not
so.
gonna get, if it's not gonna finish you an item, just hold on to it. Keep the extra stats.
Not as Vladimir, though. The stats are so useless on Vladimir.
I mean, but like,
I
again,
see the point on AD champs. But
if all it's going to do is buy you a health pot, you may as well keep it to make last hitting slightly easier.
Yeah, make last hitting slightly easier. You get the effect of a health pot as you last hit your minions.
Exactly.
From your Vladimir. And just press Q.
Exactly. I mean, like, yeah, I think it, unless it's going to push you the extra, 160 gold, however much you get for selling it, to an actual
187.
component. Why we have you. This is why we pay Yulwei, even though we don't actually pay. None of us get paid. Please donate to the stream. Like,
we pay Yulwei exactly what we can afford.
Yeah, exactly. All three of these casters are being paid exactly what we can afford, which is $0 because we don't make anything. Please donate. They keep us in cages. So how does DBL get to the point where their scaling matters? Because yeah, they hard outscale this game.
So DBL has 2 dragons. It's an Ocean Soul. If they can find if they can keep what control they've seemed to have over the pit and grab the next 2, that will definitely put them back in this game. And
Also,
even if they're losing, it'll slow Secret down to the point where they actually have items and can fight back.
do you, Vinnie? Do you think they hard outscale?
No.
I actually think it's pretty even in the late game.
I don't think they hard outscale. You've got a
No.
Cassiopeia and a Vladimir on the enemy team. DNK gets spotted on his
immobile
one ward.
ADCs against Vladimir in the game. They will just blow up. So
Yeah. And
actually not that easy for DBL to win late game team fights.
LeBlanc and Rek'Sai fall off really hard.
Yeah,
That's true.
Whereas at least DNK has a Dragon Rage kick to keep him around.
Yeah, I mean, Lee Sin that definitely doesn't fall off. That kick scale good. Displacement's never bad. It's kind of like a blitzcrank hook. Fair enough. You call me out correctly. But hard outscale is definitely not the way to put it. I do think it's easier in the late game if you're DBL. And that's why this pick is pretty good. Into the LeBlanc. That miasma getting value. But as Vinnie was saying, and I think he makes a very good point, there is the potential that they'll be able to snowball into an Ocean Soul if they can get their rotations right. And if DBL lost with Ocean Soul and Senna, just don't play the rest of the split. Just don't play the rest of the split. Save us some time.
And to be honest, here we can actually get to a nice little bit of discussion on the Mark's video.
We might want to bookend it though, as there is a fight. The Ornhorn's been blown. Rift Herald already secured, but Husmed in the back line doing as much as he can on the ram. And will they be able to find anything? Nope. Everyone evacuates. Now, do
Hani
please.
didn't use his ult. Interesting. Okay.
Feel the need.
No. And now this should be
Ooh, that's
free.
DBL that got the.
Yeah, and a very good positioning on Dragon as well. So this should just be turret into Dragon. Soul point.
That was a good
Ooh.
turn of play for DBL.
DBL definitely completely turned around the rotations. Top side, they're engaging onto Hasmed, but Flash is blind.
He's
Yeah.
on.
Venus blew both his summoner spells trying for that.
Oh, and they might get him though. There's a good triple knock-up, stopping DNK getting over the wall, but I don't know if it's going to be enough as Celebrity does a lot of damage, and they do find the Ornn, but again, traded for Ocean Soul Point. But please, before we went into that Rift Hold, you were making a point. I think I know what you're getting at. I would like to hear it.
And we are seeing Honey build the Oblivion Orb, and with the recent video from Marks, it's worth pointing out that the difference between Hani and on the Vladimir and Artifact on the Cassio. Cassio being a more sustained champion will ideally, in theory, go for the Andres Torment because it's a much better sustained item and
Ooh, wow, DNK does not care at all. Venus says, don't worry, mate, I just used all the resources I was given, as he used every point of his health.
Calculated.
Clean.
Knight's Woe might have actually saved his life there.
Yeah.
You get 12% of the damage dealt from your ADC back as health.
Healing.
This came out of nowhere.
Healing, of course.
Noel did not expect this.
Venus was ignited.
Bang.
I guess he would have survived anyway. Very close though.
But
so yeah, the big point in the game is now the Ocean Soul. Of course, needs to be prevented by TS. They are ahead in gold, and they have a pretty strong mid game setup with 2 items soon to be completed on Celebrity as well as Artifact. So they should be in an advantageous position, even though on items will slowly come in the next few minutes.
Yeah, with the Abyssal Mask being completed and upgraded, obviously very good for the side lane. Not huge in team fights, honestly, because I don't think Cass or Vlad are ever really hitting all. Not ideally.
Cassio
how many stacks does Hint have?
Will probably be hitting on, as Cassio is essentially a magic AD carry.
Yeah.
He's basically a turret. Very weakly turret also, as they go in.
To come back to your point about Liandry's, which of course is now a very big point of discussion around the globe. Of course, you also get the double Liandry's burn damage whenever you apply CC. And that Cassio W applies a lot of CC. So on Cassio, it's a super good item.
Yeah. It is worth noting, of course, that you don't play the game. You just, all your information just comes from watching from your players.
Oof.
But no, of course.
Coughs nervously because I haven't actually played League myself in about a month.
Me neither. It's been about 2 weeks. And I'm in silver.
I've not won a game of League in a long time, so.
Well, then you'd be great at the
I've played some League, though.
Yeah.
Maybe you can coach Garm at Worlds. You'll have similar experience.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
I'll stop making fun of Garm internationally when they perform to their standard. Because they didn't last
fair
month.
enough. Did we get Savage Day today? Not every day, but Savage Day.
Look, see, the great thing about having a tricast going on is I don't have to think very much because let's let you guys do all the smart boy stuff. So I can just think of burns and then do play-by-play. It's easy.
Nice.
Right.
I still want to see the soul count. Let's take a guess. How much does she have? I'd say 80.
Wow, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
You're
it's
wrong.
only 60.
60.
That's low.
That
is pretty low.
Very low at this point in the game. You should be.
Didn't really get 2 stack
80.
souls in the lane, of course.
Oh, you're talking about she traded with champions a lot.
Yeah, she died too often. I mean, in the first 5 minutes, I think she was on pace for very high soul count because she got a lot of harassment in. But then she died and had to play more defensively. So then suddenly the center support doesn't really make too much fun to play anymore.
And we can thank Mr. Bond in the bot lane for that.
Finally, we get a true Mr. Bond.
20 seconds.
Yeah,
let's look at the vision for the Dragon setup. There's almost no vision on either side, so now...
No, both teams have been setting up around Baron, but...
This is much more important than Baron.
Nice. TS,
especially at this point. Well, I mean, when Dragon wasn't up,
in a better position, I'd argue.
They're going for it. That's a huge Dawning Shadow. This is all going so well, except for the no headbutt on the ram. But DNK's caught. The Ocean Drake's alive.
You can't give this up. Oh no!
DBL
they can't give this up.
DBL might win the game here.
They need it. Hani's coming flank.
Hani flank.
That could be huge.
If Hani can
Null's flanked as well, though. Going in onto Celebrity. Look at all that damage. The big Vladimir ult. He's going forward. He's been chunked out, though. Hasn't quite done enough. Hin. This is going down, and it's secured. That's Ocean Soul now for DBL. This is suddenly a very, very hard game to win. If you're Team Secret, and Meliodas in the front line doing so much, Artifact getting that kill. Sorry, getting that death as Null claims him. Hani being chased off. I think the rest of Secret will be able to get out. Ooh, actually, no, Hani's going to die. Never mind. DNK, hero. But the kills don't matter. Ocean Soul secured.
And that's basically disaster for Secret. They need a lot of grievous wounds.
they already had big problems killing them before, so now it's
and now they're worse. Baron, Null's playing Gatekeeper.
Because of the Ocean Soul, they get free access to Baron as well, because of course Ocean Soul healed them up to almost full HP.
Hani in the middle of the enemy
what
team.
Are you doing?
DNK was potentially looking for a steal. Hin's gone gold. They will try and fight back. Celebrity starts it off with a kill. Celebrity could go big. There's the Baron secure though by Husmed. There's the Ornhorn, and Secret is just melting. And DBL doesn't take damage anymore. They've got Ocean Soul.
And Husmed with the heads up play to change to Smite to secure the Baron objective there. Nice to see.
Oh. Yeah. A clutch exhaust out of Husmed as well in around the Dragon fight just completely shut down the flank from Hani. He could not do any damage to Big Coro and Hin, which meant that in the end, what should have been what brought Secret back just turned into nothing.
Yeah.
Also, very good gatekeeping from Meliodas there, protecting Big Coro from the follow-up Q from the Lee Sin. So Lee Sin landed Q on Big Coro, but of course there was Rek'Sai to cancel his jump, and then suddenly Lee Sin is just sitting there right in between the bullet time, dying for free. So nice to see Meliodas being able to peel.
That's two very big objectives in the hands of DBL. It's hard to see them losing now. Yeah, that helps.
And a 2,000 gold lead. So DBL firmly in the driver's seat right now.
Ooh, we have Husband getting a little bit caught out here, but he's going to take about an hour and a half to die. As Ocean Soul will keep healing him. There's the Dawning Shadow. There's the Ornhorn being blown. The man is still alive. He's not dying. Oh, finally, the shutdown.
Look at Celebrity's HP bar. He went down to 200 HP just from having
no grievous wounds, no armor pen. Just Husmed living forever. That Ram is unkillable.
Yeah. Against this team comp, do we get what? So we'll get a Morello's on Hani and Artifact, and then Celebrity and DNK can both get a Mortal Reminder.
Celebrity needs a Mortal
and Venus can get a Bramble Vest.
Yeah.
Like
maybe then they can win a fight. Maybe.
I mean, Venus
still only 40%, right?
I mean, Venus can at least provide can already provide grievous wounds with Ignite.
Yeah.
So I think the locket, which is what he's going for now, is probably is definitely an important choice for help keep Artifact and Celebrity alive long enough to do the damage necessary to actually cut the Buffalo lineup.
Yep.
But
and we see the adaptation from Artifact. He's now building towards Morelos as well, which is a very unusual item on Cassiopeia. You actually never go for flat pen on Cassio because you can't build the boots. So flat pen is not a great stat on her because you can't build the most valuable flat pen item. But yeah, she's only building that against Ocean Soul because you need another source of grievous wounds.
Ocean Soul and Senna. This is one of the strongest healing comps you could have in League, except last patch when you could have had a Soraka.
I mean, you can still have a Soraka in the support position.
Yes, Senna Soraka bot lane.
Senna Soraka bot. Oh.
That sounds fun to play against.
I mean, yeah, if that lane can survive laning phase, the game is just over. But they probably can't.
No, they can't because they don't deal damage.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure if you got ganked and you were playing Senna Soraka, the enemy jungler would leave healthier than he came in because of the Triumph prop.
Okay, there's another engage.
The Ornhorn is blown. Look at all of the damage. This the ult onto Artifact. Take him down. Hardy is trying to absolutely put the team on his back.
He didn't do anything.
The Lord giveth, but apparently the Lord also gets taken. Down he goes.
The Lord enters, the Lord gets taken away.
Yeah, there you go. Much better. And this is Husband on the side, taking no damage despite 4 people being on top of him. And this should be DBL cleaning up this last fight. The healing is filthy. Absolutely gross.
Yeah, they are all full HP again. Ocean Soul. He should not give up too many Ocean Drakes.
DMK.
Guys.
No priority on the dragon. That's
nice.
That was 6 play.
About sending a message.
I mean, he's not going to go down.
Of course not.
At this point, Hasmet could probably just live in the fountain.
Well, that was surprising. DBL took a game. I'm not sure why, but
won in draft. Obviously won in draft.
I'd argue they were still the worst team in this game. But they won because of their big champ advantage, and also because DMK just died or decided to die before the most important fight in the game around Dragon Soul. So,
yeah, that was a very, very interesting time. They need more dragon control. Dragon is too important, especially Ocean. I don't understand what happened.
Yeah, both Ocean Drakes could have been prevented.
Yep,
the first one they lost towards top side and gave up the Ocean Drake. And the second time DNK died before the Drake even. So 2 big mistakes from DNK especially, and that led to game victory because Ocean Soul is disgusting. So
now we do have to pick an MVP. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we do need to pick an MVP for that game.
Meliodas?
For having dragon control?
I get, yeah, honestly, for being in the right place on the map.
I'd argue Hasmet, actually.
Yeah, I actually like that.
He had great TPs in the early game and initiated all the fights with his ram and hit the rams as well.
Yeah, I have no qualms with that. It's just because
it's between the two. Two.
I want to just give it to Meliodas because but is that so much Meliodas playing well or just DNK being?
Yeah, indeed.
I think my vote goes to Husband, and since it's a tricast, that means we actually can use the voting system because we can get a majority. Unlike when it's just me and Yulwei disagreeing, and then I just give up because Yulwei is a color.
So true.
Yeah, I just say, yeah, all right, fine, whatever, man. I can't fight you on the smart boy stuff.
So Hasmed, Yeah, Houseman did a lot in the game.
Yeah.
But
third MVP of the week, by the way.
Having a good week.
He's popping off.
Wow.
Yep, but we will
Jeez.
we'll be back in just under 8 minutes, as you can see on screen. This is again. We are doing a bit of a tricast, just because, one, we love having Vinnie, and also because Yulwei's a bit sick, so we wanted to take some of the weight off of his shoulders and get a second smart person in. Normally we only have one on the cast. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. I'm sure you two will have much more to discuss about that first game, but I need a little bit of a break. So I'm going to have to stop you. But we'll be back soon. Thanks for joining us, guys. We always appreciate it. Talk in just a little bit.
Yeah, the team secret charity is in full effect. Donating an On, a Senna, and an Ocean Soul all the way over to... What?
Yeah, that is...
Excuse me?
It's... What? Why did Noel get official MVP?
He did nothing that game.
He really did nothing. He missed every chain we saw. Yeah, summarizes. Yep.
Okay. I've lost my bet now.
2-0 Loki in the first round, so they are now 3-0 this season against Loki / Secret.
Is this just going to be a
I mean, he got 3 in the early parts of the season. Even for us, I think he points. But then, ever after, I think, week 2 or 3, he didn't get a single MVP. And I think that's fair, because his performance dropped off a cliff.
Yeah. I've lost my train of thought. I'm molding. Oh no.
Is coated in? No, that's okay.
I didn't see a pop-up.
Top lane has not been shown yet. They are. No, he was fine.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Hani's still in. There we go.
Yeah. And so next quarter's probably just took them out the back and beat them over the head with a newspaper, going, drag it!
I mean, the players could also go backstage and beat Nick's Water for his draft, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, this time it's going to be a lot harder for them to get both, as they are on the red side this time. And...
Of course they did.
Oh god, I forgot about that. I did. Oh. There's also the, like, I think it was like Rek'Sai Jace or something equal. That was...
I have to say, I'm oh no, why? We back to Elite.
Hey! So at least...
Yeah?
Unofficial,
I think is the strongest.
Yeah, fair. There we go. Unofficial. And Senna locked away immediately.
Maybe, yeah. It's not good for his ego. He has played 4 games though already, and one of the on the fasting. I think they know where the bread is buttered. The Elise first pick has emerged this week. I think there's something going on in scrims because we've seen a lot of Elise first pick.
I think it's a case of Elise has been banned so often they've tricked themselves into thinking it's really and first pickable.
Yeah, good point.
But we're going to see the 2 strongest spot lanes patch go head to head.
10-4.
Yeah. So I'm very interested to see where the draft goes from here. Buffalo are apparently looking to ban our junglers, which makes sense. Mid lane seems to be the target from Secret. If they having banned out both of Null's champions, and apparently his MVP LeBlanc. Oh, VCS.
The AP Shavana ban. Nice. There we go. No, it isn't.
We have to ban another jungler, guys. What do we ban? Shyvana's got a high rank.
Hey, DNK has played a game on Shyvana, and we are back to DNK special. There we go.
Ooh, yes, I like this. You can't get away from a spot from a Skarner ult as easily if you're Senna.
So looking at Secret's comp, there are 2 directions they can go. They can go hard carry celebrity and pick something like Karma mid lane, or they can go big backline and go Cassiopeia or Azir. I'd like the second. I'd like Azir in this composition. I think it would be super strong.
I don't want Azir.
They can go Karma or Lulu mid lane as well. So.
I would like not so much. I would like a burst mage of some variety. In the backline. Yeah, why not? Zach mid.
Ah, of course.
Or we go the double 80 carry.
Nice.
And
okay. Artifact is one of the 80 carry specialists in the mid lane, so makes sense. It's actually not the greatest matchup into Pantheon. One of the matchups you can lose early on Tristana. We've seen this matchup once in VCS where Gum played it, and of course Gum's played year 1, played the Tristana, got 2 solo kills into Pantheon, so it's possible. But it's not quite as easy.
That was like the first game of the split.
It was very early on, yeah.
It was the first Gum series, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Only downside really for the side of Team Secret is it's double 80 carry and no AP threat. You've got 2 tanks in top jungle and a Thresh, and then 2 80 carries. So you'll do a lot of damage. It's just all physical.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though, as we have a very scary Skarner. Always a highlight in the Vietnamese broadcasts.
Yeah, what? Does Vietnam just have its own splash art for Skarner?
They have very slightly different colors, like for Fiora, Skarner, and I think there's a third one. Those are the 2 I remember off the top of my head. But yeah, Skarner.
He's spooky.
Yeah.
Anyway, so essentially, but with the comps, DBL is looking to sort of snowball with this comp because otherwise Pantheon and Elise are gonna fall far off. And
I've been muted to the stream this whole time. I am here, guys. G'day. You guys have been able to hear me, but stream hasn't. G'day, boys.
Right.
Every day.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Okay.
It's all right. I wasn't talking
Welcome
much.
back every day.
You guys were analysing Champ Select anyway. I was here, but there you go.
Yeah, okay, so DBL definitely wants to get a snowball going. Otherwise, they're going to be playing the late game essentially as Elise and
They have
Pantheon are
no
going to
chance.
completely drop off the cliff.
Yeah, late game, they have no chance. They have a very strong mid game composition, though. 2 items, 1.5 items, very, very strong. A lot of burst, a lot of range. Also, a little bit of safety added with Hin on the Tom Kench, of course. So, yeah, I like their chances at, let's say, 20, 22 minutes. And then they're dwindling very quickly.
At about 20 minutes, you're sort of
Ooh, there's a bit of cheese here in the top lane. Not even gonna have a look at it.
No, we're not allowed apparently.
Didn't really matter.
Just Hasmed getting some damage while Honey walks back to lane. Yeah,
Venus played this early game so bad. What? That was some very bad movement. But yeah, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, at 20 minutes, DBL's probably hoping to have about 4k gold lead. Otherwise, they're just gonna have a very difficult time from there on out.
Yeah, they're looking at another Dragon Snowball, I'd say. Last game that worked out nicely in their favor. Why not this game as well? I'd say they'd like Infernal Soul the most. Of course, Ocean Soul is broken, so why not go Ocean Soul as well? But
Okay, with a very early trip up to the top lane here. There's a lot of CC.
goodie.
I don't know how much damage there is, but he will get stunned up. The knock-up hasn't been used by Ornn. This is a lot of damage here. He has the flash. He held it for as long as he could, and Hani followed him and gave him the God Hammer. And down he went. And we continue as Null down to half health.
And low mana. So Null in a lot of trouble here.
Yes, early game tank damage is still ridiculously high, and the most ridiculous of them all.
Damage is way more important than your stats, of course. So easy kill.
And and Ornn is the most ridiculous of them all, with a nice 10% max health damage on Brutal. If not more than that.
Senna runes are very interesting.
What is?
Yeah.
Senna going with a mage setup.
Yeah, that is very strange, but you know what else is strange? Artifact getting caught out in the mid lane here.
Artifact should be fine though.
He should be, but
maybe he has to flash.
He hasn't used his jump. He has used his jump even, so he does use the flash in the end. They could turn this around as here come the boys. DK could land the E. It lands.
Meliodas is so dead.
Oh my word. The cocoon, Meliodas went for the miracle, but did not find it. And a good start here for Team Secret. Not what DBL wanted at all.
Unfortunately, bot lane is in the advantage of DBL.
Yeah.
It seems. They definitely
Venus messed up level 1. He played level 1 so badly. It was quite annoying to watch. So now they're still at a health disadvantage from the first early few trades. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's considering he's already gone all the way through his healing gun.
11 CS for Senna. That is a lot early on. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we just saw a situation where they were zoning Hin off and Bikari decided it was just better to take them, or
Okay, thinking about repeating the visit up to the top lane. Hasmed did use his flash, so he's in some trouble here. Good chains to pull the Scorpion away just a little bit. He's trying to heal through this. No. Meliodas has arrived, and that's a dead bug. Bug on bug action up in the top lane. Hollow Knight fans, eat your heart out. As Hani gets under the tower. Hasmed needs to be very careful. This is very risky, and they might both die. Oh, DBL.
Why?
DBL.
Well,
a lot of clowns having fun on the top lane. Oh my.
They can take solace in the fact that DNK didn't get an assist.
Fair enough.
That's about all they can take solace in.
Oh.
Take solace in.
That was awful and so unnecessary.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
started with not Hani playing the gank very badly in the beginning because he didn't use his combo. They had enough bursts to kill the enemy Aatrox, but he just didn't set up EQE. Look at this again. He uses Q. Okay, he just misses Q. Okay,
Yeah, he just
fair enough. But yeah, now they don't have the CC to follow up, and then Hasmet heals, of course, for a lot because he's Aatrox. And we have to watch this very ugly dive again.
This was so unnecessary. Just turn around now. Just leave.
He just misses his repel. Straight up misses repel. Wow.
I don't get it.
I think Repel was still
on
on
cooldown. He used it in the first half onto DK.
No, that can't. My God, seriously? You never dive if you don't have repel up.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Oh.
There was no need to repel there. You'd already turned a gank around. You didn't need 2 kills. One was fine.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
So
So
it's
at least-
charity on both sides, I guess.
yeah, it is. But how is DBL's bot lane up this many CS?
I don't know. This should not be
You have to
happening.
add the 2 CS numbers, of course, because there's no relic shield. So what?
Yeah.
They are more than 20 CS.
It's weird. I don't understand.
That is
Big Koro
not
was
okay.
definitely zoning very well. Meanwhile, DNK has set up a camp on the top side, which plays very well into what is DBL's win condition, which is get dragons.
Yep.
And I'm
we're getting one of the big 2.
very concerned that we're just going to see a repeat of last.
I'm worried.
My stream is
And
frozen.
my stream has frozen.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Same here.
Everyone's stream is frozen. Don't worry, guys. We're all in this together, not watching what's about to happen.
So I'm a little confused by Hani's itemization, I have to say. Usually you see Bramble Vest first item into Aatrox.
I'm going to try refreshing, so I'm going to throw up a pause screen. Don't worry, everyone. We're not going anywhere. Not dox my YouTube recommendation. Do continue.
I think potentially with the buffs to Balmy Cinder,
Yeah.
you might just value the extra damage of Mac getting that Sunfire cape out. Bramble Vest can always come in next. After all,
I'd argue, especially if you get 3 kills early game, Bramble Vest is probably just a good item to sit on for the rest of the game. Because you still get your items on time with CS and 1 more kill. So I'd say Bramble Vest would have been a great option here. Maybe he goes Bramble Vest after completing Sunfire.
Yeah, I think he might be doing this because of the least top side.
It's black.
Apparently, also, just to put it out there, VCS doing the one thing that I hate more than anything, they kept playing.
Oh no, seriously?
We missed 2 kills.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hani is even more fat now. And the other kill went over to DNK. Apparently.
Yeah. As I was saying, I think he probably wants to get the Sunfire just for that extra health.
Yeah.
Because there's mixed damage with the jungler coming in. But rather than
have to watch Crescendo destroy turrets again.
Yep. We love that, don't we?
Make it stop, Riot. Make it stop.
Please, dear God. Felios.
Does he really need 5 guns? Surely 4.
Yeah.
Does he really need both his legs? Surely if we just got rid of one. We could just treat him like a racehorse, break one of his legs and then shoot him in the head.
Okay.
As here is a dive. Oh my God, Venus really missing a hook
Venus?
on a Skarner altered target. The Felios damage does enough in the end, but it wasn't pretty.
Venus. Turn your monitor on, please. What was that?
It was miscommunication. It was.
You have to communicate that? Do you have to communicate to hit
I think
a stun
it's a
target?
case of
Ooh, no.
I'm going to go for a hook and DNK's just like, no, I'm gonna gonna grab him, and it's like, oh, I'm already throwing the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't
I
matter
think
in
it
the
was
end.
still very
Thank God.
badly played for Venus.
Oh, it was shocking. It looked shocking, but
Ooh,
I think
I'll
it
fix
was.
the quality.
Oh, the cocoon.
Yep.
But he's 2 levels down, so
No,
you can't
it-
fancy the kill.
It's
I actually think Artifact had the kill on all there. He was
Yep.
just a little bit too scared of the jungler. I think he definitely had the kill. He could have W'd and at least shot 1 more auto attack. So too scared to go for the solo queue play. Sad to see.
So 45 seconds on the 45 seconds on the dragon, and DNK is actually on the right side of the map, getting caught.
Truly a miracle. Oh, Artifact leaps away. The flash from
Yes,
Null
flash.
was used. DNK,
Flash?
I don't know why he was here. DNK.
Yeah,
Okay,
and they'll
flash
give him
over the
another
wall,
dragon.
and that's the
Nice.
dragon. What was DNK doing?
The same as the last game.
Chat.
He's positioning around dragons. It's not
Chat,
great.
can you do me a favor? Can you just, the copy paster. Come on, let's just get it going.
Yeah. He certainly does not know how to play around dragons. That's for sure.
Oh no, this is gonna happen again.
Look,
I
there's
don't
still
think
two
it's
more
gonna
drakes.
happen.
There's still
They
two
are
more
so
drakes.
far ahead. They are so far ahead in gold.
It's gonna happen again.
They'll trade it for a mid lane tower.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Orn got it!
Okay.
What?
You guys
How?
are ahead of me, as here we are. Here's the fight, and Orn does get it with the spellbook smite. Hani says, sorry, we don't want to hurt our Vinnie. We'll make sure that he's happy, because they managed
Hani,
to secure
the
it. The
god.
fight, I don't know if anyone will go down. DNK won't be able to find the sting.
And I'd argue the game is over actually now.
Yep.
Hani the god. He
I'm just
takes
gonna-
matters into his own hands. Hani is the best
Very
jungler on
quickly refresh the
Team
stream, so I'm
Secret.
a bit closer to live, because apparently I fell behind. Don't worry,
Oh,
we'll be
no.
back in just 2 moments. Oh no, I missed the fight.
Oh, that
no.
old.
I missed
That
something.
old.
Oh dear.
Yeah, DBL, they take a team fight. Husman's running up
Right,
the
we're
bot
back
lane.
in here. Hani
coming in.
caught out. Ooh, shut down. Bang.
And yeah. Oh dear.
Oh,
dear.
this is a big
Husmed
turnaround.
charging forward. There's a knock away. Not the best use of the Tristana ult I've ever seen. And the Q does land. Artifact in a lot of trouble. And Big Koro gets a nice kill there.
Oh
So-
no.
3 kills back to DBL, but yeah, it's still a big gold lead for the TS, and they delayed the dragon, the most objective for them, because their late game scaling is already way better. So it doesn't actually matter that they give up a little bit of gold, because the dragon was much more important.
Yeah,
Massive.
stalling out. It means they now have 3 chances to defend the dragon. So
There's
at
another
least
ocean map as well. What are the odds?
Yeah.
Well,
Look at that
50%,
moonlight
damn.
video.
50%. It happens to it
Anyways.
doesn't. Yeah, this was not. Oh, celebrity. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, this was.
He
this
got
was
that
pretty
wall.
shocking.
That was not a good Tristana knockaway either.
So
Definitely an overreach
That happened.
for the side of Team Secret, but
Yes.
might not be too consequential. Sorry.
All right.
yeah.
That was
No.
Hani. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. And this
Hani-
game, he is takething away
Yeah, Hani
Calm
has
down.
From
decided.
DBL.
from DBL.
Hani has decided that he's the jungler now. He's the one getting the dragon.
Look at me. I'm the
DNK,
fight now.
DNK, you're worthless. Go home. Hani's jungle.
I mean,
Let's
maybe
get
maybe
We're
that's
getting
why,
coded in here.
Maybe that's why they got him on the spellbook this game. After DNK's absolute failure to remember what a dragon was last game, they needed Hani to
Yeah.
have some objective control as well.
just wanted to touch on that. Oh, we have another fight erupting.
We do have another fight as Shelly is being taken down. The Orn Horn is used, as is the Skarner ult. Nor will fall down almost immediately, but Hani goes down as well. He's done his job, though. Look at all of those shurikens coming out of Celebrity. Artifact now leaping forward, looking for another reset. Ooh, very good little route then. Oh, the grab goes through everything, and Venus will clean up Meliodas.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Celebrity, don't go too far. Alright.
Yeah. And DNK does his job. He landed a smite.
Oh, here comes the Dawning Shadow. Doesn't quite get the kill.
Oh, no.
Calibrum crescendo damage. Almost took down a Senna in the back line.
What the This is a disaster.
Yeah, the VCS
and
is.
More kills over to Team Secret.
Nearly got the snipe there. What is going on? Rakan is furious. Rakan is furious. The game is mental. What's going on?
It really is. Ah, the soul. Ah, the soul. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Hurts to watch.
It does hurt.
Oh yeah. That's pretty hurting. Yeah.
Hani is still not level 12. There we go. But he's actually highest level in game, so yeah, he shouldn't be level 12. He is level 11.
Yeah, it's actually only 17 minutes. It's this game feels a lot.
Yeah, and there's been a lot going on in this game, so
there's been a lot of
Ocean Drake.
Yeah, I've aged a lot watching this game.
Yeah, I've aged about 15 or so years. This is a stressful one.
So what do we have for this dragon fight? Looking at the item completion, we have no items whatsoever on him. A very strong setup for Celebrity, and Artifact finished his first item. So I think TS is in a very good position. If DNK not once again dies before Dragon spawns, please, DNK.
Oh, DNK, just stay alive. Hani doesn't have a smite at the moment. He can't bail you out. So please be careful, Mr. Scorpion.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, he's a little bit.
Oh.
Oh no. Ooh, the binding lands onto Celebrity. Okay, at the moment.
This is super risky for DBL. Hani's here.
Yep, there's the Orn Horn getting a little bit done. Hani. Oh god, Hani does not knock anyone up. DNK's been completely zoned out by Meliodas. They're gonna have to try and find a way to get him back into the fight. But here goes Null engaging in, doing absolutely no damage. Dawning Shadow doing a lot. Hani with a good knock up there. Null will go down, but here comes Husmed looking big on the Aatrox. He gets one. No, actually, never mind. It was Meliodas got the kill, but Husmed that made it happen. Husmed now gets that one. Hin has Abyssal Voyaged in. He flashed tongues, but isn't quite in range. And it's a one fight for DBL.
That's going to be Dragon on top of that for DBL. There's nothing Hani and Artifact can do.
No. Husmed Channeling is in the Shy in that fight. Nice Aatrox performance. Of course, a very strong champ on 1-on-1.
And again, going back, praise be to Hani, because otherwise that'd be soul point for DBL, and we'd be running it back.
If that happened again, at some point we just go say, hey, you know the LJL guys can't do it live. We could. We'll just steal it.
We are now a Latin American.
Go ahead. Keep your eyes on DBL's positioning here. Because they line up in the perfect way for Senna to fight. Everyone in one line, so Q heals everyone, damages everyone, Daunting Shadow hits everyone and gives a shield. So the biggest value you can ever hope for out of Senna, and she's under no threat. So perfect positioning, perfect fighting lines between the players. So
but Secret. Sneaking
Secret
has
the perfect
setup. The perfect weapon setup.
Yeah, they've gone for it. They've got the Worm Shredder.
I love actually being able to see
this is going down. They've got no chance. Red White does too much damage to Baron.
Boros is
the
best.
Worm Shredder.
Boros! Hooray!
Get Crescendo out of
Boros
this
is
game,
here.
please.
The Angels wing down. I love Boros. I played a lot of Boros.
I play mostly Commander, and it's not.
What are you talking about?
Magic.
Magic!
Magic the
We're
Gathering.
LS now.
In Magic, all of the color combinations have names, and red-white is Boros.
Yes.
So that's how we're going to refer to Aphelios guns now. So Yulwei, study up.
So as we can see, he is now a Selesnya.
Yep, he's got Selesnya.
Please stop. It took me so long to learn all the names of the gun. Now we changed the names again.
Hey, at least he can only have 2 guns, so we don't have to start going into the 3 color combo.
But Grixis gun would be nuts.
Ooh, that would be filthy. I want Gruul gun. Gruul gun. Let's go. I can. Yulwei's just sick and just angry.
Jeskai would be the worst. Imagine Crescendum with
here we go.
Red, white, and Infernum.
We'll come back to it as there is a little bit of a fight down here. DBL looks like they're charging forward. They have got the catch onto DNK. The grab is good, as is the stopwatch. Good flash there by DNK, but Nall arrives, gets immediately stunned up. That took so long to kill the Skarner. Here is the Crescendum. The Moonlight Vigil. Husband will go down 1 for 1 at the moment. Can they find anything more? Big Gravitum shot, but they're not going to be able to find it. Can they get this tower? It should. So in the end, a 1 engagement for Team Secret.
It's pretty surprising how low Hani drops in these fights. He has 2 completed items. He's sitting on like 300 armor and still drops down to very low HP in the fight.
It's the Black
quite
Cleave.
Surprising.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good amount of armor penetration. I mean, which in theory shouldn't be good into armor stacking, but with the Black Cleaver coming down, it actually synergizes quite nicely with the flat armor pen on the center.
Not against the 300 armor target though.
DNK, how does DNK live so long? DNK lives for so long.
Yeah, also gets a very crucial order to deny the Pantheon engage here.
Noel
couldn't do anything.
Very luckily was able to put up his E and not go down.
But good awareness for DNK to instantly ult Nall, so Nall couldn't go for a stun. DNK is actually leveling up on Nall.
I mean, I hate to say it, guys, but the call of "and Nall can't do anything here" could sum up this game. He hasn't done anything.
Sorry?
Nall's done nothing this game. He got pushed off his 2 champions, and he can't play Pantheon.
Yeah, he's 50 CS behind. He's a level behind the enemy jungler. Or now even, I guess, but was a level behind a few seconds ago.
Senna has a lot of CS.
Yeah, they are playing a very interesting fasting Senna, where Senna takes more CS. This is something Ender yesterday on LEC advocated for, that you actually take 2 CS per wave, so she gets more items by still getting the benefits.
The catch.
Oh,
but
no.
Hani gets winged out. Ooh, here we go. The center ult doing a lot, as is the Ram. Hani doing a fair bit of CC and DNK. That is a smushed bug.
Why does this keep happening every time a dragon is up? Hey, debuff, where he loses all his health.
He needs to adjust.
Maybe DNK is scared of dragons.
But Venus is able to save it.
But the enemy jungler dies as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's junglers on either side down. Hani taking a lot of damage
DBL,
here, but they're dealing quite a lot.
Stop
and there's the Infernum ult. Doesn't actually do a lot of damage. I think Infernum ult isn't very good these days. I'm going to be totally...
Secret, you can get us... You have a smite on Hani. I'm sure you can just make Hani swap to smite, start the dragon,
he might not be able to. He might not have a swap.
I mean, probably, but...
I still think they can take it.
There's no jungler on the other side, so they should still be free.
DBL is not going to contest. Right, 2 dragons apiece. The game continues.
This game is very low quality, which is a little bit unfortunate for a match of the week, but for some reason Team Secret has completely forgotten how to play League of Legends.
Well, on the plus side, it's a close Okay, it's
I
a
guess
close
so.
series.
This is the thing. Is that this was the perfect time to bring 2 analysts on. Because there's heaps to analyze. You guys have to combine your IQ.
Look at that.
Oh
man.
God.
It's so disgusting.
Here's my analysis.
Also, Hani trolled
Watch
DNK
another region.
Hani trolled DNK in that fight.
Yeah.
Hani could have stayed frontlining. He has so much HP. He could have just helped DNK out there. Instead, he eased away, so DNK suddenly finds the middle of the enemy team. Doesn't matter, because Venus finds a crucial hook and the artifact has the damage. Now, why is DBL chasing Hani into the turret? What?
I don't know.
Stop.
It doesn't
He's
make any
on.
sense.
Yeah, he's on. There's not enough damage on just Husmid and that.
A crescendo is here. Oh, very nice. The celebrity is trying to get rid of Inferno to have a better setup.
Press Q. Just use that. Sorry, Yulwei, we learned what that's called. What's the Inferno?
Oh.
Don't just use it. I remember. Duskwave.
Sorry.
Duskwave.
Duskwave.
That's its name?
Edgy.
I actually haven't learned a single cue.
I wouldn't. I don't know why you would. We only did because we had a 45-minute pause.
Oh,
we needed something to do.
That'll do it.
So there's another fight. I don't think DBL can actually take fights right now.
Ooh,
No.
there is the ult being
Null.
used and
Well
goes
played,
in
Null.
Null. He explodes, looking like the other 299 Spartans in that movie than the one cool one. As Hani now going forward, there's the DNK ult to pull a spider back. Very good little jump back from the repel. Artifact, though, will find him, gets the Goomba Stomp, and he'll get at least 1 coin out of that one. And this should be a pretty free Baron.
Yeah. It's gonna take. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's basically impossible for DBL to get this Baron.
The game's
They'd have
over.
to steal it.
Ever since the second Dragon went over to Team Secret, the game was over.
You are
Honestly.
you are not confident in that. You cannot say that with confidence with how bad.
Hey, I said that on call.
I
You can
know,
go back
I
and-
know.
You said that on call, but
I know.
after that third dragon fight,
I mean, they are doing everything in their power to lose this game still, but it's very hard because they have so much fun.
Did you watch the last game? They can absolutely do everything in their power.
Interesting. Artifact actually starts with R on Husband.
That was a horrible. Yeah, that knockback was terrible. It saved
It didn't
Husband.
really do a whole lot there.
I think he panicked.
I guess Husband is now without ultimate though, so Husband completely useless. All goes in and doesn't do anything. Picoro is exhausted, can't do a lot. Arnie just chases. Nice. Garner gets his ult in.
Yep.
Look at the artifact.
This is really funny.
Stun mid-flight lands. You'll have to see it.
So much fun. This champ is so much fun.
It is. It's a super well designed champ.
Go play some Tristana mid lane. It's great.
I still only played it once.
So Hani is level 16 and he's yelling at his support in jungle to build items he can upgrade.
And they're not doing it.
Looks like Venus is going into the Salvation.
Yeah, that's true. Salvation is the worst upgrade though, so
yeah.
nice.
At least it's an upgrade. It's not
better than no upgrade.
Yeah, DNK could have just built as a good armor item here. I know you don't actually want to build Sunfire Cape on junglers, but with the extra stats, it's still valuable. So
yeah, I think
just sell your.
Can understand the reluctancy because you never do it. So if your on does not remind you to build the Sunfire Cape, you'll probably not do it just on autopilot. So understandable, but still not optimal.
Building a
Yulwei, that is far too civil a discussion for items. You haven't sworn or called anyone a monkey.
I mean, I've been very close to DNK a lot of times this series.
But not about items, at least. As that is the mid lane inhibitor and the bot lane inhibitor both falling. DBL, I think we might be going to a game 3.
You think so?
Maybe. Like,
if
I was
you wouldn't bet
man.
your fortune on it.
No, I might bet, like, one of my shoes. Not both.
Look, I mean, look, we were close to getting you to eat your socks. So
you were shockingly close to making me eat a sock. I was
I'm gonna
considering
also very adamant about that for some reason. Poor Everyday.
Vinnie really wanted me to suffer.
I demand justice.
I won the bet. I'm not going to eat the sock.
Oh, a grab.
Oh, and the grab does land. Are they going to get the last team fight to pad their stats? As the Aatrox is a big boy crystal. He goes down to Artifact. Oh, this is...
Aatrox is useful.
Somehow I think DBL's not going to win that fight as Hin gets hooked twice in the same fight. Look at all those chakrams. He's got the full hula hoop. Oh, wow. Look at the particle effect there as everything got blocked by the Aegis.
I have never seen that many chakrams.
There was a lot of chakrams.
And that will be Secret. No. Taking game 2, putting us back on the road to normal.
Yeah.
And taking us to game 3.
So... MVP discussion is very hard for this game, in my opinion, because
I vote
they won a draft.
I vote we get it for putting up with it.
It's not DMK.
I'm going to give it to Artifact because the Goomba Stomp was... I am very shallow.
There's an argument for 4 players. Hani had a very good on game. Got a lot of the kills early on. Then Artifact, of course, good team fighting. Celebrity, very good weapon control, which is something we never talk about with Aphelios, but he always seemed to have the right weapons at the right time. And Venus hit a lot of crucial hooks, so I'm not sure.
This is actually very hard.
It's very hard in this game. Let's all count to 3 and say the gut reaction, our gut reaction.
For MVP, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Celebrity. Hani twice? Okay. I guess it's Hani then.
I guess it's Hani.
Hani gets it.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep. Hani with the MVP. He's been getting a few from us. Maybe part of it is I feel guilty. But I think it was good.
Interesting. You didn't think Celebrity had a big impact in this game?
Oh, he did. I think he was also a very good candidate. If we counted to 4, I might have said Celebrity. I would have had an extra second to think. But yeah, I think it was close. I think it was very close.
Yeah.
It's a big team effort. But yeah, for me, probably Celebrity just because of his weapon control and very good team fighting. But of course, Aphelios from ahead is actually not that hard to play. So I'm also fine with giving it over to the front line for providing Aphelios space and team fights to conduct himself in a way where the enemy team just falls apart.
All right. Well, that will be game 2. And we'll have to see if Secret can bring us back to reality or if DBL will say, nope, there goes gravity and win the series. We'll find out in about 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We love having you here. We'll be back very soon. Welcome back as we are here for game 3 of DBL taking on Team Secret. It's been a back and forth series. Break it down for us, fellas.
Did you unmute yourself this time?
I did. They can hear me.
Did?
Yay. Nice.
Hooray. So.
Break it down, big brains. Come on.
1-1.
I would still favor Team Secret.
I think you have to.
But yeah, it's not an easy call to make after these 2 games.
Yeah, these 2 games have been pretty messy from both sides. A lot of the times, Secret looks like they are going to take the playing better 90% of the time, but then they just have very little or very poor dragon control.
Yeah.
And this is a massive problem, especially when it's against a team which is not that good. DBL has not shown that they have been very good. So unless this is a late resurgence from them and they're just back to their sort of week 1, week 2 form, which from what we can see, they don't look like it. It's just a really disappointing series from Team Secret. And you're not going to beat Garm looking like this. You're not going to beat Flash looking like this. You're going to... And when there are 3 teams really fighting up, you need to be able to show you can consistently perform if you want that world spot.
Yeah, it's true.
Absolutely. To be fair, Team Flash also likes to drop games left, right, and center, so they are not better at that aspect. But of course, Team Secret on blue side should look to secure the On, because On is 2-0 today.
On is 2-0.
Yeah, maybe he'll cop a ban at some point. Over a Mordekaiser ban.
Nope.
Yeah, no. And we see what Buffalo picks for their 3rd ban. Do they go? Oh, there should be a snap lock for center. Secret should absolutely snap lock center right now.
Oh no!
But
surely not.
That's sorry, Yulwei. I know you're sick, but I'm out. This is not
86% win rate. Don't lie, okay?
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, it does when it's usually a last pick, or
I don't disagree with you.
I'm so confused.
This is Alright, Buffalo on the other hand has gotten a pretty good start with a center and an Elise.
Yep. So I think the artifact Tristana is to call out Nord's champion pool and saying, okay, you can't actually pick anything that beats Tristana in lane, which is quite weird because we have an emote for Nord's Cassiopeia.
Yeah,
so I would really like to see Dash and Buffalo lock Cassiopeia here in the first rotation before it can get banned. Because I think everything else will get destroyed by artifacts Tristana.
And
what about the LeBlanc? LeBlanc's fine, surely.
She's fine, but she doesn't beat Tristana.
Yeah, okay.
Cassio beats Tristana.
Well, there goes what I was theorizing. So, unless it's an Ezreal mid or a Tristana top lane,
Honey Tristana.
We're not gonna. We're not gonna see the old bait and switch where they're like, oh, it's gonna be a Tristana mid. Oh no, it's actually Tristana bot. But
they lock up the Tom Kent. That makes sense.
Buffalo's draft is it's fine. It's nothing amazing. It's
pretty good.
It's very good. It's pretty good. But it's not like it's nothing surprising. Secret's just I don't really understand the point of locking Ezreal right there. I guess it would mean that the bans would go to probably.
I muted myself on the stream, so no one else heard.
Interesting. Sorry.
But yes, not locking Ezreal would mean Ezreal and probably hit the ban list in second rotation, but again, I don't think
they were scared of Ezreal Senna, a lane we have seen before as well. So,
which is a strange thing to be sad of, to be scared of, because that's not the scary half.
Yeah, maybe. I like the Yuumi adaptation though, so at least they get rid of the Yuumi, because Yuumi with double ADC and Yuumi with Olaf, of course, very strong. So.
Well, Yuumi Ezreal is a ridiculously strong lane. Same with Ezreal, Karma for the same reason.
I think so. I actually don't think it's a great lane, but it's super strong in the late game.
Yeah,
it's got a nice strong poke lane.
But I haven't actually seen Ezreal Yuumi win lane too often in pro play. I think they just go even. Yeah, and then they outscale because Yumi's scaling is insane, and Ezreal scales very well into mid as well.
And so Null's locked in her rise.
This is scary scaling from DBL.
Yeah, and that's not. I would not pick that. Yeah, okay. Braum is a very bad pick there. I think you need to go for something with a bit with a bit more I'm either
Yeah,
go
a very
something like
lazy
a
pick.
Blitzcrank and try and just hard punish the Tahm Kench
Yeah,
center
would
pick.
affect the Blitzcrank a lot. Yeah.
Or is this going to be Hani Tristana?
Please no.
No,
It's either Hani Tristana or Hani Rumble.
It'll be top lane Rumble. Rumble was a top laner for years.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that, but I've seen more top lane Tristanas in recent years. So, I don't know anymore.
This is a very
Okay, no,
strange composition for Secret.
It's no. What? Oh, I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay,
It's
it
not
is.
Aurelia, probably.
I love this being a
Husband.
tricast because I don't even have to try and figure out what's going on.
It is top. It is probably going to be top lane Rumble. Okay, and then Secret really just outdrafted them. I don't understand picking the Rumble there. Really, I mean, I guess they wanted some AP damage, but I think just. I mean, it all comes back to why would you first pick Tristana? That's one of the biggest
the
drafting
composition is a very
mistakes
strange one.
I've
And
ever
I'm not
seen.
sure what the composition is supposed to do. They have Rumble, a very good team fighter, and they have Ola, who kind of needs assistance to run in, and then 2 backline ADCs. What?
And a Braum.
Yeah. So 3 more defensively champs that like to play defensively and then look for opportunities to jump in, but they don't want to full-on jump in, as with Tristana and Braum. And then Olaf, who can't peel, so he kind of has to be super aggressive, but has no follow-up. And Hani is just there to add a little bit of magic damage to the mix, which I guess it's fine, but doesn't really enhance the team composition too much. So yeah, I really don't like the five champions put together, even though the champs in themselves are matter and played right now.
Champs, but they have next to no cohesion. And Braum really, I think aside from the Tristana, the Braum pick really just is a massive mistake. You concede a lot of power bot lane. If you'd gone even a Thresh, you'd still have that defensive utility. But you'd also be able to play much more aggressively, try and find picks onto the bot lane of DBL. But yeah, it's even then, it's just a disaster altogether.
The comp is not great.
It's like you're halfway.
The condition is just win lanes because they have strong laners. So if you win lanes and get a lot of gold, composition doesn't really matter, and you have a little bit of dive power as well with Tristana mobility
And
Rumble, Olaf. Yeah. So I think that's the plan here for Team Secret. DBL probably has to scale to like 20-25 minutes to win this game, and if they have not fallen behind like 4 or 5k gold at 20 minutes, they should be favored to win this one.
Yeah, like Secret's comp is just something's happening. Okay. Yeah. Secret's comp is kind of like they're halfway through making this nice lasagna, and then they just randomly stick some weird shit in it.
Seems to be a little bit behind, but that was interesting.
Yeah, just in case you needed to be reminded on teams. You got it.
Yep. Hardy taking a lot of damage up here. Could get solo killed. Husband doesn't have his dash though, so should be safe enough. Not a good start here for this Rumble that is inexplicably in the top lane.
Yeah, this is
inexplicably is a little harsh, I'd say.
I actually think with the Aurelia pick, you might have been better off trying to rotate your lanes to match the Tristana into it. I don't actually know how really that matchup is, but I don't. No.
The cocoon lands, but the top laner's not actually here yet. Hardy could just go for the solo, but he flashes away and DNK gets there in time. That's a risky repel. Uses the smite for the heal. Meliodas will get first blood here. Hits the cocoon into the flawless duet. He's going to be able to get away. No, an axe landing. He doesn't have anything more, and the axe will take him down. But can Husband make it a 2-for-1? No, 1-for-1, but there comes Artifact to extend it. Null here as well. This is an absolute rumble in the jungle. DNK's dead, Husband's dead. It's a 2-for-2 at 3.5 minutes.
So two for two all up. First blood to DBL, so slight advantage. But I mean, look at that CS difference top lane. Hani has 2 CS, 3 CS. Look at
he didn't get the kill, so yeah, this matchup will snowball in Husband's favor more and more.
And what was this about Team Secret having to win lane? Or like they're screwed. This has gone disaster.
Also, a team with Hani lane is never going to have a good time when the call is they have to. He's not a great laner.
I mean. You have the
look at the HP difference between Husband and Hani.
Yeah,
I don't think Hani can even approach a wave if it's even number of CS. Because right now he's fighting in his own wave, so there's a lot of extra damage.
Yeah, like DNK has to babysit him.
Yeah, I like the reinforcement a lot from DNK. Interesting pink ward placement, by the way, in the top lane.
Yeah,
I've seen a top lane that places pink ward in the brush.
I mean. When you're trying to bait in a dive, it's good to know if the jungler is
absolutely
just to coming for a lane gank, because being pushed in and trying to hold a freeze, you're at decent risk of a dive, especially when it's a champion like Olaf. So knowing that will dissuade dives, help you get away from it, and it'll end up losing your freeze, but it's a Rumble who should naturally push the waves anyway, which does really make it really bad for Hani. He has to auto pushes waves into a matchup he loses really hard.
Rumble needs to be able to trade through minion waves. If he can't do that, he'll fall behind hopelessly in CS, which we see already happening. So, what did Artifact do there? It was very bad CS placement. Whatever, he gets all the creeps.
Fine.
Yeah. Oh, this is just... And Meliodas just needs to if Meliodas just hangs out top side, Hani's gone.
Top lane is horrific.
Hani might as well be a caster minion at this point. Like...
Hani may as well be a caster at this point. Caster minions at least do something to the game.
I mean,
Hani's just watching.
I mean, minions can feed gold to the other team.
True, actually. Yeah. Good point.
We can't. It's
disaster. They did get a Mountain Drake though. DNK did use the fact that his top side doesn't exist.
Are we gonna have the same? Are we gonna have the same 3 Drakes in all 3 games?
This is ridiculous. This is the 3rd game in a row where we've had Mountain into Cloud. If we get Ocean again, huge play! Artifact.
How do you call this? Cody-san? Oh, Cody-san is a bad player. A good Cody-san.
By the way, if you want to talk about that's a Hani up there. Kills into kills.
What can he really do? He doesn't even have ults yet.
Yeah, he can't do anything about that. I honestly question him. Oh, he built Sork Pen boots there, and I was about to comment on it, and then he undid it. Because that would have been a terrible decision.
He wanted Sork shoes, but he needs that armor. I almost think he might be better off going like Tabi this game. As bad as
absolutely.
That sounds,
he should go Tabi.
He's so far behind.
Not sure about that. I think Tabi doesn't. Tabi don't really change the way that lane is played, and he'll still die even if he has Tabai. So I think it's better to just look at team fights and say, okay, I am super useless. I'll just die a few times, but I at least try to deal a little bit of damage, because Rumble can't be a CC bot. He doesn't have a lot of CC. He needs to deal damage.
True.
But reducing
This was
the
a very nice play.
But I don't know, reducing the auto attack damage might help. It might mean Husman has to stick around a little bit longer and take an extra tower shot.
What can Hani do there? That wasn't a bad play by Hani. That was just, okay, I've just lost the match.
Yeah, I need to be more careful about his positioning.
Here's what Hani can do.
He's still level 5, though.
Pick out the power cord from his computer and try and get the game to restart.
Yeah, he can fake a heart attack.
Redraft. Because, oh dear.
Here is the Herald dropped up here. Equalizer being used to stop Husband's escape. Hani just tanking up the tower, isn't contributing in any other way.
That's Hani's role.
Hani doing his job.
I told you, Harby, it's for tanking tower.
Ooh, Celebrity has to flash. Doesn't want to go down to that Dawning Shadow. I actually don't think that would have killed him. But...
So, yeah, we found a role for Hani. He's there to tank turret shot. That's great.
Use the equalizer to get the tag.
Oh, but here we go. Artifact taking a lot of damage. Can he get a way out? He cannot. And Nor gets an easy kill. This is a scrappy game, boys.
Yep, it is. But first turret will go over to the Team Secret. They are still far behind in gold, though.
And they could have cheated tempo a lot, and they could have done a lot better with the tempo on that. They dropped the Rift Herald before they started the dive.
Yeah, that's a very good call.
Which really slows them down, because you don't get the free true damage to deny the resistances. And so it's gonna be traded with the extra plate going down and kill going down mid. It's sort of just it's roughly an even gold trade all around.
Yeah.
DBL is of course still far ahead in gold because of the top lane advantage.
Yep. And even the mid lane is building up a good CS lead, and the bot lane. The bot lane's also built up a CS lead. Secret are down in CS across all three lanes.
In a composition where they had to be ahead.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, this time they don't go for a lot of CS on Senna compared to the last game. The Senna collected let's say 20% of CS, maybe a little bit more, maybe 30. This time she seems to be full support mode, only picking up ward kills and the occasional mist creep for her bot laner. Interesting change. Don't really know why this game she's not taking more creeps compared to the last game, but
I think with the early rotation up for Rift Herald, it was him being zoned off a lot more CS and picking it up. Oh yeah, last game. So this game, him's just been able to sort of.
So just want to point out,
CS as he wants.
We are about to find out if the VCS is rigged. If this is an Ocean Rift, if this is an Ocean Rift, I'm calling shenanigans.
Yeah, it is.
There's something wrong. This is 3 games in a row where we've had the exact sequence of Mountain, Cloud, Ocean. Something's wrong.
This is scripted.
Infernal Drakes are banned.
Something wrong.
Is Infernal Drake disabled? I need to check.
Ocean Drake. Ocean Drake spawn. VCS dead. This is what's going on? Ooh, Artifact going for some damage here on Husband. They have got Hani out of the disaster matchup. And
this is honestly the best they can hope for. It'll slow down Husband a little bit, and
will it? As he could potentially go for the double kill, but no. Artifact makes sure that nothing happens, and he gets a nice little kill. Easy peasy.
Very good roam for Venus to punish Husband. Husband, of course, has a tendency to kind of overextend. Last season, we've seen that a lot. We praised him a lot at the beginning of the last split, where we thought he was the strongest top laner. And then something happened, and suddenly he died all the time. So a little bit of these tendencies can be seen in this game, where he is a strong laner, but still dies a lot.
Oh, TP coming in though. Artifacts and
TP
Venus.
is here. Artifact and Venus could be in a lot of trouble against Husband, who's out for revenge. Artifact is going the other way. He doesn't realize Meliodas is there. So Artifact will go down for sure. Can Venus get away?
No,
No.
absolutely not. And the wave top is pushed. Null's covering mid. There's no punish available for Secret.
Very, very
It's
good.
just 2
to see.
free kills at the expense of a few tower plates. Overall gold advantage for DBL.
Immediate punish for DBL. Very, very nicely done. Hasmith was very angry. He went down, so he wanted revenge. And yeah, he got another kill. And no assist, interestingly enough, because Artifact, of course, sacrificed himself to the waiting arms of Meliodas. He was very happy to get another kill as well.
So, denying some assist gold.
Yeah.
Silver linings.
Yeah.
But
was a good play.
Yeah.
Was a good play. The correct play to jump forward. Also give Venus a little bit of chance to get away, but of course, without the tower there. What?
That's a misclick.
That's a fat finger.
Yeah.
That was atrocious.
Yep. And that's a very important cooldown.
Yeah.
actually.
That's a huge cooldown. That's a Tom Kench's stopwatch.
Yep.
Okay.
Very fun to see, though. He just turned golden.
Yeah, I mean, I do
Even
like
a
to
cool
see Tom
pose.
Kench's make mistakes.
It's my favorite fat finger is still from a few years ago where I think it was Matt on Team Liquid. He was just in lane, then he just randomly flashed because he was probably and the theory is he was typing cooldown timers and just
Oh no!
forgot to press enter.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think my favorite is still the teleport in team fight from bot lane Jace for
Yeah. That was a good one.
That was a
Ooh,
disaster.
that was nearly stolen there, but no, Celebrity doesn't manage to get it and has to use his flash to
You can
not
block
get
that
Dawn.
with Braun?
Yeah, it's a projectile.
No,
No, I
Not
don't think
sure
so.
if he actually blocked it. I think he just triggered
Celebrity
his
dodged, I think.
No. I think he triggered Guardian, which is why there was damage.
Yeah,
Guardian
not a
yeah.
projectile.
Guardianship.
Yeah, it's not a protector. You shouldn't be able to block it.
Yeah, I
Maybe
didn't
you
think
can-
so.
Ooh. Artifact
Oh,
looking for
here's
something.
another
Teleport
jump.
been
Yeah,
called,
there's enough.
and that should be a kill with the ignite. Yes, it is. The spider
Clean
will
Tristana
burn to
mechanics.
death.
There we go.
This first pick Tristana
Ooh.
paying off.
That was a-
Hani and his tanking tower
Yeah, he's
fulfilling his role.
He's protecting the much more important members of the team, the caster minions.
Yeah.
Now, Venus will be going
okay.
down. Ooh, they're going to go
Everyone
for
is
the turn.
golden.
I don't know about this one, as that Celebrity's doing everything he can, and Venus actually gets away.
Yeah, I
A
think
little bit of
Bikoro got a little too scared there. Shouldn't have gone for the stopwatch. I think he would have lived, especially with Venus still there. Venus probably had his gobble still available. So, yeah, Bikoro a little bit of a panic stopwatch.
Well, the CS lead and the not really diminished at all.
To be fair, Rumble is a more effective champ on low gold income compared to Aurelia. So
Yeah.
I guess that's the saving grace, the silver lining.
I hate to alarm you fellas, but DBL is getting an uncontested dragon.
This
But
is
DK did not die before the dragon, so
True.
that's
this is it's bad.
Missile
but
voyage in. They're trying to find
This is a big
Hani.
fight set up.
Will Hani be Barney,
Barney?
or this is a good time for an equalizer, but he doesn't have it. He's just going to go down, him getting that one, and they're going to charge
That's
forward.
just-
DNK is in the ult, but
Oh,
I don't
this
know
is
if
a
it's going to be enough to
disaster.
save him. They turn it around onto Husmed, but Null picks up the kill onto DNK. Venus goes down as well, and only the 2 AD carries have survived here for Team Secret. And DBL, they're back.
Team Secret forgot they had an ADC in the mid lane who was not able to join the fight. So they thought, okay, we can counter-flank them, be very, very sneaky and win the fight. But then without Ezreal, sadly, that's not the reality.
Null's teleport cutting off the escape path for Secret. There's no hope from them there, and it goes just goes wrong. Hani not having the equalizer.
In also able to tank forever.
Yeah, Hin just doesn't die.
Tom Kench with full income.
Yep. Did you see the Deadman's Plate animation fly across the whole map with the round warp? Very nice.
Always fun. I still think my favorite cross-map interaction was when you used to tag people with a Kali when they teleported, and then you just zooped down the whole map because that was the silliest.
You can still do that.
The best thing is she has animation for every single wall.
She jumps over every single wall. She does her flip over everything. Yeah. Yep.
It's great.
Yeah. I really want to get a clip. I might have to set it up in Practice Tool or something of an Aurelian Soul doing his E with an Akali chasing him. I just think that'd look funny.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can do.
Yeah, he probably could have interrupt the E. Hazmed is going for a very aggressive play here. Dives into potentially 3. Hani goes golden. Could
Meliodas
survive for a moment, but Meliodas comes in and says, "You earned this. I earned this." The Abyssal Voyage is here as well. Norl arrives in his own time, and it's 5 men in the bot lane for DBL. Through the outpoint, 6 points there for Celebrity. He's got a goal. Take it back to the middle, as that True Shot Barrage did absolutely nothing.
Yes.
And one small thing to praise Meliodas for, which we have been pretty harsh on Meliodas sometimes. But this season, he has consistently been able to keep up levels with the enemy solo laners. Once again, level 11. So, very, very good, efficient jungling coming out from Meliodas today.
He's out farming the Ola.
Yeah, that too.
That's just not on.
No, it's really not.
You can't do that.
Which is strange because DNK hasn't had a particularly bad game this game. He's 3-2. He was 3-1.
I think it's just in the past few minutes, DNK's been having to play reactively. He's bouncing around trying to defend Hani. Whereas Hani is...
Venus in a lot of trouble, gets bound up, but I don't think they have the damage to finish him off before the boys arrived.
Yeah, Hani just...
True support spirit.
No. Hin might be caught.
Yeah, it could be. Will get stunned by the Braum, and with a good equalizer there, should stop the reinforcements. That's a shutdown there for the Ezreal.
Yeah, a very good spot for a fight for Team Secret. Very hard to chase into for Hazmed, so he couldn't really impact the fight.
Oh my god, Artifact! Absolutely losing his mind!
Yep.
You can't do that! You're Tristana!
And they might get Norl anyway, though. They actually end up to kill
Hazmed.
Oh my word, doing so much there, making sure it's, in the end, a 3 for 3.
Jesus!
That was almost the montage. Montage play there. So close.
That... And what? You're rotating the wrong way, guys.
I'm confused.
Secret, no, don't.
30 seconds, though.
There is some
30 seconds! And
they should have time to get back on the map and contest the next dragon. Never mind.
Big Taro looking for it. The Abyssal Voyage is going to arrive. That's a full income Tom Kent. DNK goes down as the dragon spawns. Once again, Celebrity going down as well. And Team Secret apparently has a secret that they want to lose this game.
Secret, just give up the Baron, take the dragon off both, and you're going to be set.
Take it now, Tristana, go.
They can run to dragon.
Yeah, they
move those little legs. Yeah, they're going.
No round warp. Actually, don't like Nord's decision to round warp into the pit.
I don't think they could have gone to the dragon.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, you're probably right. Looking at the timer. So at least the dragon goes over Team Secret. So 2 for 2 on dragons. We're still far away from the soul. And this time the first Baron of the game goes over to DBL.
It starts off really well for Secret. Then Artifact just decides, we're fighting now. I'm Tristana. I'm engaging.
This is the biggest brain snap I think I've seen ever. What is he doing?
NA Tristana in Vietnam. Then
there was so much tunnel vision on the enemy jungler. If they were like, okay, we need to kill the enemy jungler,
and
Priority on Dragon or Baron.
Almost gets a
super
great
close.
amount of damage out. Almost gets the montage, and then we see Secret try and fall back towards the Baron and try and reset, but they don't have the proper coverage. There's a good pink ward in the topside blue jungle, and DBL's able to collapse and just shut them down, and then rotate onto Baron.
Yep. Also want to point out Tristana went for a very greedy build. The IE second is of course something you like to go for burst damage, but it's not very common. Usually you go attack speed item, usually the Phantom Dancer, I think, to be more safe and stronger in 1v1 setups. Also, you can trigger your E a little bit quicker with more attack speed. So, yeah, this might come in to hurt him here or to bite him, because now he doesn't have the attack speed to proc his E.
Hani has to flash away from that inner tower, and DBL looking dominant. We said that at 20 minutes, Team Secret had to be 5-ish K ahead. They're 5K behind at 24 minutes.
The top jungle from DBL is just smashing.
Ooh, that's a pretty good equalizer. Hin gobbling up Meliodas to dodge a lot of that damage. The Dawning Shadow does a lot though, and there's no chance for an engage.
And Hasmed just basically single-handedly keeping doing Celebrity and Hani out
the salts
with the
holy.
That
was a good moment for Bikoro.
That was a very big field.
4 souls.
I'd love to see a soul count, but I mean, to be fair, Bikoro has not had to do much this game.
No, he's just there to provide a little bit of backup to heal from behind. A lot of catches with W though. Very good precision on the W.
Venus stepping forward. Meliodas could go down, but that's so much healing. Norl arrives on the side, wants to find Hani, but he goes golden. He survives for a moment and does actually zoop away. He gets out, but I don't know if it'll matter. They go spooky. They're in spooky form. They could find onto Norl, who didn't manage to get into the spooky circle. No. Celebrity needs to go huge, but nope, gets hit by the W.
Wow, how did that hit?
Edge of hitbox, really. I'm surprised Hani survived that.
Rightfully so.
Really good, really good stopwatches that fight.
Yeah, he used the shield while in Zhonya's, so you didn't even have his shield.
Yeah,
coming out of the Zhonya's. Just a little bit of I think it was a little bit of a miss from Hasmed on the flawless duet. I'm not sure if the flawless duet alone would have killed Hani there. Potentially would have survived anyway, but yeah.
I mean, if it landed, it would have set up the Q in.
Yeah, that.
And then Hasmed pop off.
What's going on? Why is Secret like this today?
Yeah,
this is just really bad from Secret. They're looking a lot like last year, with Hani just being a black hole of just in the top lane. He's just
How did it start in the top lane? He got ganked, right?
No, he
got soloed. He got soloed out. He lost
the
trade at level 1. No, but at level 1, he got hit by a flawless duet, and Hasmed ran him down.
That's right.
He was pushed out of lane, pushed right back out of lane, had to blow all his pots.
Yep.
Then there was the big kerfuffle, which was 2 for 2 overall, with him going down for first.
Yeah.
And he got soloed.
Hasmed got another kill. Yeah, that's true.
And just disaster from the word go. This late Rumble pick is just
this comp hasn't
working.
And today the drafting for TS has to be the worst drafting they've all season.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
really bad draft.
Picking a tank definitely would have just done a lot better. Picking an actual
Not
top
first
laner really
would have helped as well.
Yeah,
it would have, but
here comes the engage though. The realm warp. No one's in it. Don't think DBL will find a way in. They looked for it, but in the end, they're happy just going up to Ocean Soul Point. They don't need to force anything. They can wait 5 minutes, get Ocean Soul, and win the game then.
Yeah, they are super comfortable right now.
They have
Husband can
absolute
also just go to a side lane.
Oh, here's the equalizer. This is Team Secret going for the last-ditch effort, but all they can do is land an axe on Husband.
And meanwhile, Null in the bot lane is just going to take an inhibitor. Maybe
He's
even
level
the
16 as well. He's so strong.
Yeah, he's a level up on Artifact who's going to... I don't know if he can.
I don't think he can.
He's going to dissuade him. And
yeah, Artifact can clear the wave. I don't think Artifact can kill him.
And
yeah,
now
needs a little bit of
going
crit luck to kill. But yeah, it's hard.
And now Harney's there covering the wave, and he's 3 levels down.
Yeah,
Honey is level 13. Honey's just going to die here.
This is going to be the turn here for DBL. They're going to go in. Let the picture in picture. We do have Null getting a pretty free kill on Hani any moment now. Husband has opened up the real fight, though. DK's dead. A lot of CC there.
Artifact went back to base.
Okay, that's a decision.
There's a 2v1 in the base.
There is a 2v1 in the base, and Null does go down, but I don't think it's going to matter very much, as he might be the only one to go down for DBL. As a 3-for-1, but split across the map.
Yeah, I really
like
lose the inhib DBL.
And they lose the inhib anyway. No one cleared the minions.
Yeah. So DBL didn't go for the hard commit on Baron because they knew they had very. So they just wanted to lure the TS members in. And with Artifact staying to defend, which DBL also kind of anticipated because they knew that Hani couldn't F against Null. So they knew it was probably a 4v3 situation, instant turn, and destroy the team fight. So now the game's really all whatever. It's really just the Nexus standing in the way of DBL and another win against Team Secret.
And the Baron, and even if somehow the Secret survives this Baron buff, which doesn't seem likely, it lines up almost perfectly with the Dragon reset.
Oh right!
So
yeah, look at the timers.
I actually think we will see this Baron expire because I just think DBL will say there is absolutely no reason to risk it. Just wait for Ocean Soul.
So. But look at the gold lead; they can just storm down.
It's barely a risk, but why even go for the 98% play when you can go for the 100%?
It's
also shout out to Big Horo, perfect support play. He knows what he's doing. 0-0-13. That's the way I like it.
Yep, perfect support play with a Duskblade and Umbral Glaive.
perfect support play from the AD carry.
105 stacks. That's a lot.
That's 700 range now. 725 range.
Oh, they're going to go for it. Here comes the Realm Warp and the Spooky Circle.
He probably outranges the Tristana at this point.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Tristana gets up to 660 on level 18.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
This is not good for Team Secret.
It would take a miracle to outrange turrets, by the way. So he's
probably not
going there.
Ooh, Venus takes a lot of damage. It's a good equalizer, but it doesn't do very much damage whatsoever. Artifact does go in on Null, but gets blown up by a Dawning Shadow and a rampaging Husband. And this is Team Secret absolutely falling apart. 2 of them are already dead. Their tower's already dead. Venus is limping away. And Husband is saying, can I go in? Can I go in, Dad? And he does. Got the GA to make sure he doesn't actually die.
Wait, he just got healed from the Q while in...
Yeah,
what?
That's how that works.
Okay.
It's silly. And this is going to be DBL picking up a series over Team Secret.
Having the good week of his life. Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely popping off this week. Giving DBL 2 serious victories. Back.
Wow.
Needed the upsets. And now at 4 and 5. So can tie either EVOS or Cerberus, depending on which of the 2 loses. And EVOS plays against GAM. So it's very likely EVOS will potentially be 4 and 5 as well after this week.
So. DBL making a late split run for the playoffs. It looks like
it's a long run.
Makes it way more exciting. And of course, VGA and FTB absolutely hate this.
Yeah.
Now there's almost no chance of getting out of relegation zone, so their season effort should be focused on getting more cohesion, more synergy going, looking at the promotion tournament.
And Secret, though.
Secret looked terrible. They were so bad.
But and last week they looked so good.
Yeah, I mean that's the fluctuation minor regions, sadly. Sometimes teams just can't show their real level all the time. Also think Hani did have very good resurgence and a very good split so far. But maybe against Hasmet you would have liked to see coated a better laner to not give Hasmet his the potential to snowball games, because Hasmet from ahead is very good. Hasmet is super bad, so
And
probably the wrong call in hindsight to play Hani in this series.
And I mean, we can't put it all on Hani. He was not.
I'd put more of it on Nick's water.
That draft from Nick's water was just the blue side drafts in general from Nick's water, which is not very good.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
And that's really going to be a problem going forward. And if DBL do make that run up to playoffs, if they can keep up a decent form, they have the head-to-head over Secret now.
Yep.
Yeah, but Secret is very far away. Secret is still 2 victories over them, and 2 is in this league. 2 series victories is with Secret also still having to play not FTV but VGA, so that should be another free one. Looking at their form throughout the whole season, they should pick up at least 2-3 more victories. So then Dashing Buffalo would need like 5 more to tie them. Don't think that's too realistic. Dashing Buffalo definitely look towards Cerberus and EVOS to tie those teams.
Yeah.
Well, that is Series 1.
Not the expected FTV going to be flat.
I'm scared.
I'm
scared because I said something in chat that I now regret. Maybe you didn't screenshot it. Maybe I can go purge it. But regardless,
I think you said you will eat pasta. No,
that's not true. There was more, but don't worry, I'm not going to bring it back up. It doesn't have to be remembered. But that will be us done for series.
We need to decide on an MVP.
Oh, we didn't pick an MVP.
Probably
of course.
Very easy.
Yeah, husband.
Oh yeah, Honey.
It's Honey.
Yeah, Honey.
Yeah, okay,
Honey.
I mean, fair enough, but
I think it was husband.
Once again, 4 MVPs this week. That's insane.
Crazy performance.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Meliodas as well. He had a very good game, but in the end, Hasmid was a little bit more valuable in my opinion. Bot lane, once again winning the fasting Senna lane. And Senna with a very good performance as well. No death. I think she ended at like 0-0-15, 0-0-16. So very strong KDA performance for Big Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that selected, that will be us done for game 1. Series 1 even. DBL picking up a very unexpected but very convincing win over Team Secret. I have been every day. With me, as always, has been Yulwei, and coming in to help us out and to make the stream even better has been Vinnie. We always love having you here, Vinnie, and we always love having everyone in the chat here as well. We love having you here, guys. Please do scroll down below the stream. There's a few ways to join the community. You could even donate to us, which we'd always appreciate. But we'll see you in probably about half an hour, 20 minutes. We'll see. There'll be a timer on screen. The stream will turn off for a little bit, but don't worry. It'll be back in plenty of time for Flash to take on FTV. See you very soon, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.